So hey guys, my parents are currently visiting me and JP in the south of France, so we've got lots of fun activities happening, so follow us along if you want to see what we get up to. So hey guys, it's Becky and welcome to my channel, and we've got one of those travel vlogs that you guys seem to love so much. So this video is really more for me to try out my new toy. I've got a new camera, which I'm very excited to try. So if the footage isn't great, that's because we're testing stuff out. The weather is gloomy, but we're gonna do our best to have some good fun over the weekend. We have lots of things planned. Some stuff we've never done before, some stuff we have done before, but everything my parents haven't done before. So yeah, it should be a good weekend. So today's video is sponsored by Levet. So I recently did a video where I kind of talked about like packing it up and stuff. So now this has had one trip to Nice, and it's held up really well. I think that the annoying thing whenever you're traveling with check-in luggage is you have no idea how it's going to turn up at the airport. So you're always going to get little scuffs. It is just the way of the world, the way of travel. There is a couple of little dings and stuff, but I will say I have the yellow version of this that I've travelled with probably over 20 times. And although it's got lots of bumps and scrapes, it's never ever broken, especially on the corners. I had a very expensive check-in bag, and it was pink and it was really cute, but I'd only used it a couple of times before it got completely crushed on a corner and the plastic shattered and broke. With the level 8 cases, they are made with a much stronger material, therefore they're going to last you a lot longer. So if you do love to travel and you go away a lot, I would really suggest having a look at level 8 cases. They are fantastic quality, and yeah, they've got some awesome different features on them as well. One of the features I really love are how many handles the bag has. It has 3 different handles. Oh, it's stuck in my dress. So you've got lots of different ways to like pull it off the back of the car or off the conveyor belt, or putting it onto the weighing scales when you're checking it in. It's very easy to like lug it around. It's also really lightweight. So obviously with a lot of airlines now, they're really strict on paying for certain weights, and if you're overweight, they will charge you for every gram overweight. And I would say for this size case, this is actually pretty lightweight, so you are able to get a lot of stuff in this bag, which for me is a big bonus. So here we have the inside. I always find this side is fantastic for holding around a week's worth of clothes. This is the thinner side, and then over here you have these 2 extra pockets. This one is fantastic for anything that's wet, so if you've gone into the pool on your last day of your holiday, you can just pop your wet swimwear in here and it won't interfere with any of your other clothes. I always travel with an air tag in my luggage. It's just for peace of mind, and while it tends to take a while to update when you're traveling, at least you'll know if your bag has gone to Paris or somewhere else. You'll be able to tell the airline where it is. And then here is the bigger compartment. This is a huge compartment. This is perfect for shoes, anything that's slightly bigger, even if you're maybe traveling with maybe some sports gear or stuff like that. And it also has got some like stabilizing straps. But yeah, overall, I absolutely love this case. It's fantastic quality, and I know it's going to last me many trips. I've also got a fantastic backpack that my boyfriend has gladly taken on. He's been using it now every day for work, and he absolutely loves it. He even did some modeling of it. It has got so many pockets and spaces for him to put all of his work rings in. So if you've got a guy that you're looking to find a present for, maybe a partner, maybe a dad, an uncle, someone like that, I feel like they would love this backpack because JP absolutely adores it. He is so chuffed with it, and it fits his 15-inch laptop perfectly. So if you do have a bigger Apple MacBook, this does fit, because his old backpack didn't fit that laptop. So he's so chuffed with the bag, and yeah, he really loves it. So if you fancy checking out any of these items, they will be linked down below in the description box. And a huge thank you to Levet for sponsoring this portion of the video. So this is the new camera, and this is what I showed you in my last vlog, and I had a lot of comments and questions about it. So it's the Osmo Pocket 3, and it is really intuitive. Like, you can just move it around with the gimbal. I still have a lot to learn. Oh, there I am. But yeah, I'm excited to practice using it a bit more today. So here we are on the Rock in Monaco. The Rock is where the Prince's Palace is, along with these charming winding roads and streets filled with restaurants and of course boutiques and souvenir shops. This is definitely the place you want to visit if you're looking to find any Monaco souvenir. They have everything, obviously, from hats, t-shirts, key rings, magnets, everything you could look for. Definitely come to the Rock if you are looking for a souvenir. On the Rock is also the Prince's Palace, a fantastic aquarium, a exotic garden, as well as a beautiful cathedral, and it is reachable by the Monaco tour, as well as there being a big car park within the Rock itself. This is also a fantastic viewpoint if you want almost 360 degree views of Monaco itself. So we're just on top of the Rock, which is where the Prince's Palace is. I'm here with Dad. Here he is.
Hello there.
Mum and JP have just charged off because it's a changing of the guard, but we've pretty much missed it. Yeah, we're catching up.
Who's this here? This figure?
I don't know, we'll go have a look. While the guards swap over every hour, you may want to get to the Rock before 12:05 every day, as that's when they do changing of the guards. We didn't know about this until we were actually there, so watch our reaction. So we're in a big crowd of people. We don't know why, but we think something
could be happening.
Something could be happening. We think someone is either arriving or leaving.
Yes, and we think it might be the Prince of Monaco.
But nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
No, but it might not be anything at all. We could all just be stood in like lemons.
And maybe they're just waiting for the next Tesco delivery. I don't know. But
who knows? But we're patiently waiting.
We are.
En avant. Marche.
Wow.
Get on with it.
We're now heading into the Palace of Monaco. So this was originally built in 1191, so the 12th century, and it was recently renovated around 2015, and since then they've opened it up to the public. It is so beautiful inside. It's only €10 for a ticket, and I think that's really reasonable. There are countless pieces of art. There's beautiful frescoes all over the walls and the ceilings, and there's just so much to look at. There's also a free audio guide if that takes your fancy. However, we've always just been a family of just enjoying looking at all of the items, so yeah, it's really up to you. But I don't know about any of you, but Monaco really reminds me of Princess Diaries. And where do they say that she's from? Genovia, that's it, Genovia, Princess Mia of Genovia. Like, it gives me Monaco vibes. Just thought I'd put that out there. But yeah, anyway, do on the website if the palace is open. It's open pretty much from early mid-spring to I think around October time, so yeah, do check those dates online. It is also closed during the Formula 1 weekend, as well as maybe some other dates as well, because the Prince of Monaco still lives in the building, not these rooms obviously, but he's in a different part. So yeah, it's absolutely stunning, really beautiful, and definitely something to visit while you're in Monaco. What do you think of it so far?
Well, it's very impressive, isn't it? Mm-hmm. The colours of each room are so rich and opulent. Very nice.
Very nice.
Lots of nice paintings to look at.
If you didn't know, the previous Prince of Monaco was married to Grace Kelly, and there's some beautiful portraits of her and the family in the palace, as well as many tributes around Monaco itself. Enjoying it so far, Mum?
It's great.
It's great.
Yes, it's
Speechless.
I am a little bit, yes. Yeah, it's so nice here.
It's quite muggy today. Also,
But
there's a breeze.
Yeah, but it's not raining.
It's not
is it?
raining yet.
No, I thought it was going to be raining.
So far, we've been quite lucky. Now we're going to go have a look we've got a 5% off coupon. So you know, get some bargains in the souvenir shop. So we didn't all take one all at once. Fistfuls of coupons, and then we're gonna have a mooch around. I think up here, back to the car, and then off for lunch.
Sounds like a plan.
The next day.
So hey guys, it's another day, and we're going to the Rothchild house in Villefranche, which is an old house with a really nice garden. Then we're off to lunch, and then we don't really have any plans. So yeah, let's see what happens. So we headed to Villa Rothchild, which is around a 20-minute drive from Monaco. You will have to drive to the villa or take a taxi if you haven't hired a car. It is €17 entrance, and that includes both the house and the garden. So this house was built by Beatrice Rothchild, and it started in 1905 and was finished around 1912. She had a love of art and culture, and she loved to collect things, which I think is very clear in this house. The house has been beautifully renovated. There's also a fantastic film. It's only about 15 minutes long with subtitles, and it really gives you a great history about her and the time the Riviera was booming. It just seems so magical. But this house is gorgeous. There's so much to look at, so much detail, and you could just tell this was definitely a girl's house. She decorated it to her tastes, and this is the second time I've been to this house, and it's always lovely to look around, and I would highly recommend it. There's also a fantastic little cafe that serves lovely patisserie and light lunches. As you can see, we did indulge. There is also an outdoor terrace as well if you fancy getting some fresh air while you enjoy a nice cup of coffee. The thing with Villa Rothchild is it's surrounded by views from every angle. She really did pick the perfect spot to build a property because either side of the property has stunning views. So we only looked at a portion of the gardens. This is the Spanish gardens. There are extensive gardens, and you will need to wear some decent footwear because it does get a little bit hilly. Last time we went to the Japanese garden and the rose garden, but we just stayed around the gardens that were a little bit nearer to the house. I think the Spanish garden is my favorite because it has this like big water feature and it's really like shaded. And then I think we went to the Tuscan or Italian garden. Very, very pretty, and there was lots of wisteria and spring flowers starting to bloom. So, and again, more views for days. There is also a musical fountain show every 20 minutes. However, the day we went, there was no music, so not sure what happened there. Also, just wanted to mention that the times on Google are different to the times the villa is actually open, and you should definitely check out the website to get a more accurate listing of opening times.
The next morning.
So just got into Ventimiglia in Italy, where they have a famous food market, and we've come to buy some ingredients for picnic. That's the plan. And Dad loves a market, don't you?
Oh, I do.
Loves a market.
Let's get there.
Ventimiglia is the first big town after the border, and this is around a 30-minute train journey from Monaco with beautiful coastal scenery all the way. It's a fabulous train journey. Ventimiglia is a small town, but the market is lovely with so many gourmet foods, meats, cheeses, fruits, vegetables, all very, very high quality and perfect for a picnic. There is also a couple of shops and some restaurants in the area too. So we found this fake flower stall and Mum's blending in with the shop. I'm gonna get these lily of the valleys. They've got literally every type of fake bloom and they're all pretty like real looking, and zero care needed. And got some Aperol spritzes with aperitivo. Those little snacks came free with the drink. Then we headed to the park and enjoyed some of our cheese and delicious freshly made focaccia. This park is literally a 2-minute walk from the market, so a great spot if you do want to have a little picnic. So guys, what did you think of the video and the footage? I feel like this camera shoots footage a lot better. I don't know if you noticed, but I filmed on my phone in Ventimiglia, and I just feel like the footage maybe just like isn't as crisp and sharp. So I do think, especially for vlogs, I will be using this camera going forward. It's also been really easy to put the footage on my MacBook. I have just had to buy this little card reader off Amazon, and it's a really good one because it's a USB and is it called a USC, like the new one, whatever it's called, I don't know the name. But yeah, really, really easy just to take the little memory card out, pop it into my laptop. I've had no issues, super easy to use. And yeah, I know I had a lot of questions about this camera, and I've absolutely loved vlogging with it. It's so small that you don't feel awkward or uncomfortable vlogging with it. it's very intuitive. It's very easy to like get the hang of things, but I do know there's a lot of like tricks and things that you can do with it that I maybe haven't learnt yet. So there's so many videos on YouTube showing you all the different things that this camera can do. I've really only scratched the surface myself, but this trip was definitely a great one to start practicing. It's always really nerve-wracking to use a new piece of kit because you put so much obviously time and effort, and especially on a trip you're not going to be redoing all the things that you're looking at. So I'm really glad that it's worked out. Hopefully you guys can see the difference too. I am wondering what it'd be like to film a haul video on here. I'm not sure because the tripod on here is a very small, it barely adds any height, and they don't offer a bigger one. But I might have a look on Amazon to see if there's like a off-brand one, maybe, because I really need the height to get the depth. Anyway, you don't need to know that, but yeah. Please let me know down below in the comments if you enjoyed this video. What was your favourite part? What would be the place that you would most like to visit? If you do have any questions or comments about the places I visited, I will do my best to answer them. Obviously, the websites for each of the attractions is probably the best place to get info from, but I'm happy to do my best down below. Don't forget to subscribe because I definitely have a lot more travel content coming this year, and I will see you all very, very soon. Oh, also a big thank you as well to Level 8 for sponsoring this video. All the links for their wonderful luggage will be down below. And yeah, see you all very soon, guys. Bye.